All right, it's time for senior night here at Highlands tonight. And we will join the public address announcer, Bill Heasley.
Head coach Matt Bodoslawski play host to the Fighting Planets of Mars High School and their head coach Eric Kasparovitz in a Class 4A Section 2 conference matchup on Senior Night 2022. We're going to begin the festivities with the introduction of the varsity football player seniors, followed by the cheerleaders. Then at halftime we will be doing the band. First up for the football team, senior is Tyler Bender. He's being escorted by his mother and father, Rochelle and Tom, his brother Tommy, and sisters Alexis, Abigail, and Aaliyah, and girlfriend Brooke Signorella. He's been playing football for 10 years. After graduation, he would like to play football in college while studying to be a forensic pathologist. He also wrestles, is on the track team, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Let's have a nice round of applause for Tyler Bender and his family, and good luck. Okay, Gal. Okay, next up, we have Alphonsus Gibson. He's being escorted by Alphonsus Gibson Sr. He's been playing football for 2 years. After graduation, he plans to be a Bradley mechanic in the Army. Congratulations to Alphonsus Gibson and his family, and good luck. I got to move a little faster. Next up, we have Ashton Hadachek. Ashton's being escorted by his parents, Liz Hadachek and Earl Suber, his grandma and grandpa, his brother DJ, and sisters Lanaya and Gia. Ashton's been playing football for 13 years. After graduation, he plans on attending a 4-year college. Additional school activities include the track team. Congratulations to Ashton Hadachek and his family, and good luck. Next up, we have Rondell Hewlett. Rondell's being escorted by his mother, Roshana, his sister, Quandora, his mother, Regina. He's been playing football for 11 years. After graduation, Rondell plans to attend college to play football. His other activities at Highlands includes wrestling. Congratulations to Rondell and his family, and good luck. Next up, we have Cody Hubert. Cody's being escorted by his mom, Lisa Hubert, and watching from heaven, his dad, Curtis Hubert. He's been playing football for 6 years. After graduation, he plans to attend a 4-year university for sports medicine and work. Other school activities include being on the basketball team. Congratulations to Cody Hubert and his mother, and good luck.
Okay, what do you need?
Next up, we have Cameron Lehue. Cameron's being escorted by his mother, Nakia, his father, Rob, his sister, Jaden, his brother, Devin, his sister, Amira, and his grandmother, Rhonda. Cameron's been playing football for 4 years. After graduation, he plans to continue working and spending time with the family. Congratulations and good luck to Cameron Lehue and his family. Next up, we have Logan Leslie and his twin brother Noah Leslie. They're being escorted by the mom Brooke, the dad Eric, and the grandma Debbie. They've both been playing football for 5 years. Their graduation plans include going to college or a trade school. Other activities here at Highlands includes wrestling and track. Congratulations to Logan and Noah Leslie and the family, and good luck. Next, we have Daniel All Day Long, being escorted by his parents, Dan and Haley Long. He's been playing football for 11 years. After graduation, he plans to continue his athletic career at one of his D1 college offers while studying sports medicine and athletic training. His other activities include working out and training for football. So congratulations to Daniel All Day Long and his family. Next, we have Nick McQuaid. Nick is being escorted by his father, Jay, and stepmother, Elena, his mother, Deanna, and stepfather, Russ, and his brother, Noah. Nick's been playing football for 12 years. After graduation, he plans on obtaining a business degree and working in the family business. His additional school activities include baseball, and he's the senior class president. Congratulations to Nick McQuaid and the family, and good luck. Next up, we have Landon Signorella. Landon is being escorted by his parents, Nathan and Carrie, and his brothers, Ryan and Dylan. He's been playing football for 13 years. After graduation, Landon plans on going to college or a trade school. His other activities here at Highlands he's on the basketball team. Congratulations to Landon Signorella and his parents and brothers, and good luck. Next up, we have Chandler Timmons. Chandler is being escorted by his mom, Liz Timmons, his dad, Dan Timmons, and his sister, Aubrey. Chandler's been playing football for 13 years. After graduation, Chandler plans on attending college, and his other activities here at Highlands include being a member of the varsity basketball team. Congratulations to Chandler Timmons and his family, and good luck. And rounding out the senior members of the varsity football team, Roman Viverito. Roman is being escorted by his parents, Kim and Dan, his brothers, Xander and Cruz, his sister, Lila, and his grandparents, Diane and Gary Moran. Roman's been playing football for 12 years. After graduation, he plans to go to college for business management. Additional school activities include wrestling and track. Congratulations to Roman Viverito and the family, and good luck.
Well, there you have it, another senior night in the books. Mike Choma and I will be back with the pregame show, and it's coming up right after this. It's time for Highlands football. Tonight on senior night, the Highlands Golden Rams in a big Greater Allegheny Conference matchup host the Mars Planets. Along with cameraman Dan upstairs and the Dean Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Highlands on so far a good night for football. We don't want to jinx it. There's not quite any wind yet. That's when we'll know, I guess, is when the wind picks up. But so far, so good, Dean, and what a big one we have here tonight. You can tell it's a big game by the amount of media requests.
Everybody's here. Jeff Rosell did the weather earlier, and WTE is here. George got it from the Valley. Mike White since 1997, first appearance here at Highlands with Post-That. And Mike, both teams are surprising a lot of people in 4A. Highlands undefeated coming in senior night. Mars, after only winning one game on the field last year, they're 4-1, and both teams have been off to a great start. And again, as far as common opponents go, Mike, they both had two. Both teams shut out Indiana. Highlands beat Blackhawk 23-0. Mars, with their only loss this season, lost 15-14. So again, big home crowd, big game, just where you want to be in week 6, Mike.
Absolutely. Well, you know, we often talk about a game of the X's and the O's versus the Jimmies and the Joes, and we always say it's the Jimmies and the Joes, but not necessarily.
Not tonight, Mike. I'll tell you what, I mentioned earlier, Mars only won one game last year, but they've had a big change to the top, and that is Eric Kasparovich has become the head coach He's a former state champion, Mike, at Pine Ridgeland, and he's brought a different voice to the room. He basically told the kids, here 3 weeks you can take a vacation. If not, I expect you to be there. That's a big culture change, and it showed up. They had 54 kids last year. This year they have 86 kids on the roster. Hey, but don't count out the other side here as the Golden Rams take the field. Coach Matt Potoslawski in his first year, he's got them undefeated. And again, both teams have worked hard to get to this point. I think we should have a great one here tonight.
I'll tell you what, there's definitely some atmosphere in Golden Rams Stadium tonight. Let me tell you, there you see the Rams dressed in their all-brown uniforms. Eric Kasparovich won 2 state championships as the coach of Pine Ridgeland. He also won the state championship quarterbacking North Hills back in the 80s, and they won the national championship that year. He went on to play at Pitt. Bones went on to play at UConn. We have 2 D1 players coaching this game.
That's pedigree, Mike.
It is. So we talk about Kasparovich, but it's the Kasparoviches because of son Eric Jr. playing quarterback, but they go up against this nasty Highlands defense tonight.
Yeah, Mike, we mentioned Eric coming over to coach, but he also happened to bring his son with him, Eric Jr., and he is the starting quarterback tonight, a left-hander. He was a top passer in WPL last week, Mike. He's over 236 yards, and as you mentioned, it'll be interesting to see how this sophomore handles this Highlands defense. They've been ferocious all year, but this team has scored 51 points twice this year, once against Moon last week and against Newcastle, so it's going to be our defense against the young quarterback. Let's see who comes out on top.
Well, Dean, we talked about state champions as the Mars Planets come on the field. How about a Super Bowl champion? Does that do it for you?
Who's that?
Chris Hoke is here for the coin toss tonight. He is out there at the 50-yard line. You see him talking to our referee, Anthony Rodolini. Hoke is down there. You see him in the black. Just turned around there talking to Tyler Bender. So
how about that?
We have all kinds of. There's Hokie right there, two-time Super Bowl champion with the Steelers back in the aughts, I believe it was.
Honors keep piling up then, Mike.
05 and 08.
This is Steeler Nation game of the week.
It is. Like Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group, serving the AK Valley for decades. The Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Trying to manage your family and career has its challenges. The Lucchinos can help you find proven financial solutions to help you get the most out of your benefits, because why, Dean? Joe and Joe always know. And we're winding down insurance month here.
Yeah, Mike, it's going to be interesting to see what Highlands does here. Again, the coin toss has already taken place. Should we spoil it or wait?
Oh, let's wait. We'll finish up the Lucchinos, and then we can watch and see what happens. 2318 Freeport Road next to the Donut Connection. You can call them at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
All seniors out there tonight, Mike. Tyler Bender, Landon Signorella, Chandler Timmons. Can you believe no more Timmons after this, Mike?
My goodness.
And 75 is Noah Leslie. They were all honored just a few minutes ago. And there is Chris Hoke beating everybody.
And we can see the sun kind of shining through here. It's setting beautifully if you look at it. It's just tremendous.
Starting tomorrow, October, Mike, we lose 76 minutes in the day at the end of October.
I know. It is amazing. There it is. Chris Hoke giving the signal. Mars won the toss. They deferred. Highlands will get the ball, and they will move right to left. Now, normally, that would be taking the wind. It isn't going to be tonight. When the wind starts to blow, it's going to blow left to right because of the easterly breeze of Hurricane Ian.
Thank you, Jeff Brazell. No, he was here earlier, Mike.
He was. I
Funny.
understand.
He did a great job. He put Montrell Johnson's helmet on. And he mentioned Montrell. He said he's going to have a big night tonight because Jeff wore his helmet. So we shall see.
Montrell Johnson has 2 interceptions this year. That ties for the team lead with Aaron Randolph. How about that? So.
What a week Aaron Randolph had last week, Mike. Scored 2 touchdowns, 1 on offense, 1 on defense. Ran that Wildcat, Mike, and don't be surprised if you see him throttle that tonight.
Now, I'm going to expect the offenses to be very similar. That you're going to get heavy doses of Evan Wright on the Mars side. He's had 100 yards in every game this year. You're going to get heavy doses of Luke Bombalski on the Highlands side. I don't want to jinx it, but this game could take 2 hours and 15 minutes. Now, Mars likes to throw it, Highlands likes to throw it, but they'd probably rather run it.
Well, Mike, I told you about the yards he had last week, 236, but then he passed it 10 times.
Mason Childress will kick it off for the Mars Planets, wearing number 10. Eric Kasparovich taking over for Scott Heinauer, who was the coach at Mars for the last 30 years. He was 7-3 against Highlands, and that is the all-time series also because Scott coached them all.
Scott, great guy, enjoying his retirement now.
He said, don't say retirement. He may come back if he had the proper opportunity.
Enjoying the pause.
Yeah. Aaron Randolph standing back at the 4-yard line. Childress foot into the football. We're underway. Near side of the field. And the Rams let it go, and it comes to Randolph at the 8-yard line. Randolph threw a hole up over the 20, the 25, and brought down at the 29-yard line. Brought down by Cole Yoshioka. And it'll be first down Highlands on their 29-yard line.
Let's take a look at the Mars defense, Mike. They'll play a 4-3-4. They'll start number 50, Ethan Wolf, at one defensive end. Number 9, Connor Hartle, is at the other. Tackles are 78, Zach Ruffner, and 53, Isaac Winters. Linebackers, you already mentioned, number 7 is Cole Yoshioka. Middle linebacker, 54, Jack Hall. The outside linebacker, 34, Jacob Maple. Defensive backs, number 3 is Billy Summers. The other corner is number 4, Noah Nesselrode. 16 is safety, Adam Robar. And number 10, Mason Childress.
The Rams got to hurry. There's only 2 seconds left. There is no way they're going to get this off. And they didn't. The Rams got to call timeout before the first play. Wow, that's a mess up.
Yeah, that's something, Mike.
That is a mess up.
You script 10 plays before the game. You know?
Right.
And that was number 1 of 10.
Uh-huh.
Shall we introduce the Highlands offense while we're waiting?
Well, why don't we tell everyone that the starting lineups are brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered. Go ahead.
Left tackle is number 67, Roman Viverito. Left guard, 75, Noah Leslie. 61 is the center, Devin Withrop. The other guard is 73, Logan Leslie. Right tackle, 78, Tyler Bender. And H-back, we'll see Brennan Hades, or we'll also see Daniel Long. He's done that quite a few times during the year. Quarterback, 12, Chandler Timmons. 33, Luke Bombalski. Wide receiver, 20, Landon Signorella. 4 is Aaron Randolph. And 11 is Aiden Burford.
Big crowd on hand here tonight for this one.
It's odd. It's a red sky.
It is. Red sky. Red sky at night, Sailor's delight.
That ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
Unless you like water.
Power pistol, first down Highlands. They start on their 30. Long and Bombalski are back there, and they give it to Luke off the right side. He's up over the 30, the 35. He's at the 40, the 45, 50. Into Mars territory, 40, and he's dragged down at the Planet's 32-yard line. Now Bombalski, like he was shot out of a cannon, he followed the block by Daniel Long from the H-back spot, and he rips off a big one down to the Mars 33. 37 yards.
Well, maybe that timeout was well spent, Mike.
And Luke breathing down on 2,000 yards for his career.
Yeah, we have him coming in 1900, I believe.
First and 10, Highlands at the Mars 33-yard line. Signorella splits to the left. Twins to the boundary.
You got to hurry to get this one, Mike. 2 seconds. They get it.
And Chandler going to keep it. Goes to the right inside the 30. Breaks a tackle and is brought down at the 25-yard line. Tackled over there by Noah Nesserold, the senior cornerback.
My favorite down, Mike, 2nd and 1. Pick anything out of the book. Mike, what's interesting about the Mars lineup, they play 11 starters on offense and 11
You know, I noticed that he did the best he could to. I mean, that's in a perfect world. Everyone would like to do that, but a lot of times it just isn't possible at this level. Again, power pistol. The H-back is long. 2nd and 2. High snap. They give it to Bombalski. He's going to knife his way through and get the first down as he gets down to the 20-yard line. Zach Ruffner was one man that brought him down.
And Mike, in the pregame, you said it. Mars could be wore down up front, and so far the Golden Rams have controlled the line of scrimmage.
Well, we know what Highlands wants to do, and Highlands wants to possess the ball. This season, they are averaging 30 minutes time of possession. In Highlands' win last year at Mars, 22-7, they had 32 minutes time of possession. 32-16.
And that was 7-7 at halftime.
7-7 at halftime.
Chris Dvorak scored the only touchdown for Mars.
He did.
His dad reminded me of that today.
I bet he did. Hi, Jake. They're going to run a toss to Bombalski. He's going to cut it back, and get a couple of yards inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. Holding on for the Planets was Cole Yoshioka, the junior outside linebacker, 2-yard pickup.
And he had to wait for that pitch, Mike. I think that slowed him down and screwed the play up there. By the way, the Birdies picked Highlands tonight 21-20, and the fumbler also, game of the week for them. Mike White here, as I mentioned earlier, they picked Highlands too. So the Golden Rams got 2 votes.
The Rams 5-0. Have not been 6-0 since 2014 when they started 10-0. 2nd and 8 at the Mars 18. This time they're waiting, and they have Bumbalski. It looked like there was a little indecision on the handoff, and Bumbalski is wrapped up by Jacob Maple, the outside linebacker, who brought him down, a loss of a yard.
And Mike, the Golden Rams in front of their home crowd tonight. Everybody's decked in Steeler gear tonight in honor of Steeler Nation having their game of the week here for Highlands. So again, and guess what? Steely McBeam enters the frame. Can you believe that?
Oh, there he is.
All right, big 3rd down.
No Beanie the Elf or whatever his name is. He's not here.
Twins to the left, twins to the right.
3rd and 9. Play action. Timmons back. Looking, gonna fire it for the end zone. Randolph's wide open. Touchdown Highlands. Aaron Randolph.
Nobody there, Mike.
Not a soul. Steely McBeam was the closest man to him.
19 yards to Aaron Randolph. I thought he got to make a fair catch.
I was worried about him getting his feet in bounds, but he was very aware where he was, and he made sure to tap them both. 6th touchdown pass of the year for Chandler, and Aaron Randolph has his first touchdown reception, although he scored the last 3 Highlands touchdowns. Aaron Randolph has.
How about that?
Naviglia to snap, Signorella to hold, Babinsack for the extra point at the post to our right, and the kick is good. 8:21 left first quarter. The Rams lead at 7-0.
Is that number 50 for Chandler? Touchdown? I think it is.
It may be. Now, don't you hate it when you need work done around the house, but you can't get anyone to call your back, or even worse, when you finally get in touch with someone, they don't finish the job properly? Well, put those problems aside, because Beanie Home Renovations has been executing home projects in the AK Valley from start to finish for over a decade. If you're spending your hard-earned money on renovating your home, you expect the job to be done right. Not only does Beanie do all of it, basements to roofing, they also bring a refreshing level of professionalism to every job from the very first call. Experience the difference today. Call 724-351-3172. They're Steely. Or visit their Facebook page and take the first step in making your home a better place. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Great opening drive for the Golden Rams, Mike. They needed to get that, and they did from the 30. And again, Mars deferred. Highlands took advantage, and now they'll go on defense. Let's see what they can do against this explosive Mars offense, who scored 51 points last week, against Moon. Moon is down a little this year, Mike. They're 0-5.
They are.
Yeah.
Babinsack kicks it to the far side of the field, and this is Billy Summers. Summers cuts it back, and he gets up to about the 27-yard line. Angelo Markey was down there.
That's your man. When Markey makes a tackle, everybody knows it. He jumps up there. Let's take
he definitely is known out there.
Take a look at the offense for the Mars Planets. They'll start number 5, Eric Kasparovich Jr. at quarterback. The running back is 2, Evan Wright. And the H-back is number 35, Jacob Maple. We'll get the rest after this play.
6 plays, 70 yards on the touchdown drive. And they give us to Wright. Right off the right side, and the Rams are waiting for him.
Highlands blasted.
Highlands defense, especially against the run, has been outstanding this year.
McQuaid and Bender also on that stop.
The gain is 0. They're going to go quick. 2nd and 10, and Kasparovich going to run an option. He pitches it back to Ricky Bowles. It's loose, and the Rams have it. Tyler Bender has the football at the 25-yard line.
Great job for the Golden Rams, Mike. What edge? There is no edge.
What a start.
Mike, I didn't even get to introduce the offense or the defense. That's a really good thing.
Well, this is going to be plenty of time for Dan Timmons Painting to sponsor the starting lineups. First down, Highlands off the turnover. They're at the Mars 26-yard line.
Got to take advantage of great field position, Mike.
That touchdown again was 19 yards. Timmons to Randolph, and now they get it right back. First down, Highlands on the Planet's 26-yard line. Again, they go power pistol. And Timmons going to pull it and keep it off the left side. There's room over there. And Timmons is dragged down at the 20-yard line. Good job coming up to get him by Mason Childress, the safety, and run support.
Quick 6 by Chandler. 2 rushes, 15 yards for him.
We'll say 5. 2nd and 5 for the Rams. Boy, what a big thing it would be if they could get off to a 2-touchdown lead, especially with that gift there. Off the fumble. They tried to run the option. And the penetration by the Rams defense. Again, independent of sacks, the Rams are allowing this year 2.1 yards a rush.
I think Wright smartly looked up, Mike, as those defenders were coming.
They're going to run a pitch to Bumbalski, but they string it out. Luke's just going to get what he can and leans ahead to the 20-yard line as Jack Hall, the senior middle linebacker, was the first man to meet him. And there's that man Yoshioka again.
But like I said, Mike, on that last play where we recovered the fumble, Wright was looking at the tacklers coming up. He took his eye off the ball, and I don't blame when you have 5 linebackers chasing like we got.
Ball's right at the 21-yard line. 3rd down, we'll call it 4. Now this is an interesting call here. They passed it on the 3rd and 9 play, but this could be a running down. They go from the pistol this time.
Are we in 4 down territory?
Yeah, I think this call is going to tell you. Timmons is back. Here they come. They're after him. Timmons in trouble, and down he goes at the 36-yard line. They shot Jacob Maple from his linebacker spot. The Rams left him unaccounted, and that knocks the Rams out of field goal range for sure.
Punt them into a hole, Mike?
Oh, I go for it. From the 32-yard line.
I think you're right, Mike.
It's 4th and 16. What's the worst that can happen? You throw a pick in the end zone and give it to him at the 20? The thing is protecting him. Timmons gets the instructions from Matt Bonoslawski, the first-year coach.
And that was his blind side, Mike, they came from. Trips to the right. They're going to pull a couple linebackers off.
Signorella, the lonesome end to the near side of the field.
Well,
Timmons is going to back. He fires it. It's going to be up there, and it's going to be intercepted by Nesselrode.
He did us a favor, Mike.
He really did. That was a mistake by Nesselrode. You want to knock that down. Aaron Randolph made the tackle, and now Mars will have the long field. They start at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, Mike, you're right. They just got to knock that down.
Chandler's arm was hit.
I saw that.
As he let go of the ball, and that's why he came fluttering out of there. But a great stand by the Mars defense. Highlands had a chance to really put a hurting on him, but the Planets were able to stiffen up defensively.
They get back to work on offense, Mike. Their wide receiver, 16.
We have a penalty. Oh, we got a blindside block against Mars. So it's like every block where somebody gets knocked down is called a blindside now. So that's going to take it from the 6 to the 3.
Ooh. Adam Rohrbaugh is 16, one wide receiver. The other one is number 8, Nate Ewing, and number 1, Raphael Bartley.
He was the quarterback last year.
How about that?
He threw that touchdown pass to Chris Dvorak.
Left tackle is 66, Leo Sarver. Left guard 76, Alex Jablonski. Center is 52, Gus Albrecht. Right guard 59, Xander Painley. And the right tackle 55, Adam Budslick. He's a freshman, like 235.
First down, Planets. They start at their 3-yard line. Kasparovich is going to run it, and he gets it a yard or so. He gets out to the 4-yard line. Bumbalski was down there, so was Chandler Timmons. 1-yard pickup, 2nd and 9. Kasparovich is a lefty, unlike his dad.
Highlands defense, Mike. Don Lyman, 78, Tyler Bender, one end, 31, Daniel Long, the other, and the nose tackle is 75, Noah Leslie. Get the linebackers after this play.
2nd down and 9. Now Bartley comes back and sets in the backfield next to Kasparovich. And they're going to run it to Bartley. The big fella through the middle and gets some yardage up to the 10-yard line. Signorella was there, along with Montrell Johnson.
Mike, that little delay seemed to help him that time.
Yep. Well, Kasparovich is very nifty with the football.
Going quick again, Mike, here, 3rd and short. They're in about 4. Big stop for the Golden Rams here on defense. They can pull it off.
It would be. Opponents 18% on third down against Highlands this year.
Fantastic.
Rams show blitzing. Here they come, and Kasparovich gets it out of there quickly, and it's pulled in by Aiden Alessio, and he's got the first down up over the 15 to the 18-yard line.
That was a good call, Mike, because everybody was coming.
And he's going to get rid of it quick. You remember the offense that they ran at South Fayette, the really quick game that they used to run. It's the same thing they do here.
Going right back at it, Mike.
And he was to right is met in the hole, and he might have lost the yard as Bumbalski hit him straight up. And down he went at the 17-yard line. It's a loss of a yard.
McQuaid also in there. Those linebackers, Mike, 22, Ashton Hadachek, 12, Chandler Timmons, 33, Luke Bumbalski, 8, Nick McQuaid, and 20, Landon Cigarella. And here they go, second and long.
Rams might have jumped offside there as the cadence by Kasparovich might have caught him.
Mike, we're averaging 83 yards per game in penalties. Way too much. Last week was 113 yards. Again, we were shooting ourselves in the foot. We're going to make that easy for them. Makes it 2nd and 5 now.
Starting lineups have been brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights for all your commercial and industrial painting needs to beautify and protect. Second down 4. And now they're going to run the option. It's Wright. They try to string him out. Wright busts through there. They'll fumble it again. And it goes out of bounds this time. Right at the marker. It could be enough for a first down, and Wright looks like he's hurt. Yeah, Wright is down.
He got stripped on that play.
It might be enough, but Evan Wright, the junior, is down and in some pain on the Mars sideline over there.
Like Daniel Long was over there, Mike.
Well, we'll take a quick timeout while they attend to Evan. 3:52 left first quarter. The Rams lead 7-0. We'll be right back. Evan Wright is helped off the field, and he's going over to the Mars bench. It is difficult to tell what that might be. But the ball did roll ahead enough for the first down. It goes out of bounds at the 28, so Mars has a 1st and 10. At 3:52 left first quarter, the Rams lead at 7-0 on an Aaron Randolph 29-yard touchdown pass from Chandler Timmons.
This game's going so fast, Mike.
On a 3rd and 9. Yeah.
I haven't introduced the starting defensive backfield for the Golden Rams. 3 is Montrell Johnson, 11, Aiden Burford, 4, Aaron Randolph.
There you go.
And that's at the 3:50 mark of the first quarter. Lots of action.
Sometimes we see Jordan Tavares as an extra. Kasparovich is back.
He wants to throw
He
deep.
looks. He's going to fire it deep. He's got a man down there. Alessio! He pulls it in at the Highlands 41-yard line.
Montrell Johnson made the tackle, but not until they get into Highlands territory. They want to go quick again, Mike.
30 yards, 1st and 10.
Looked like Aaron Randolph lost his
bearings
sense of where he was. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like he was coming up, but the ball was going behind him.
Both passes complete to Aiden Alessio. And the give is to the man in there, Carlos Orr, senior number 22, taking Evan Wright's place. And he gets good yardage inside the 40 and down to the 37-yard line.
Long made the tackle, and again, going quick here. Oh, ball snapped
And the ball is loose over his head. Kasparovich picked it up and throws it to the popcorn vendor.
Is there
What's the
anybody
call?
there, Mike, though?
Well, there used to be out of the pocket backwards.
Yeah, they're going to talk about this one, Mike, because he just flung it.
Well, they got to keep an eye on where he was.
And he was in between the markers.
He was in between the tackles for sure.
It's got to be intentional grounding.
But the ball has to get back to the line of scrimmage, and it didn't. I can give you that much.
Yeah.
I think it has to be grounded. Now they got to mark. They got to know where he threw that because you're going to take the penalty from where he threw the ball. And you see Bones coming out there. You know.
That's the call, Mike, and they're putting it right down there. Where,
they have added some things in for intentional grounding this year to make it easier, and there it is, intentional grounding against Mars. It's a loss it down and a 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Oh no, it's offsetting.
Why?
Illegal substitution, I think he signaled against Highlands. They didn't get off the field because they were going so fast. So forget any of that happened.
All right, that was interesting.
But you have to be. You can be outside the tackle box. You have to be a receiver in the area, and you have to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. If you have any of those elements, you're good. He didn't have any of them.
So to quote Shakespeare, much ado about nothing.
That was it. I didn't realize you were so literary.
Look up Billy Shakespeare, kids.
He was the first Steelers draft pick ever in 1936.
I knew you'd know that.
All right. Kasparovich is back, and he fires. Oh, Alessio caught it. The Rams overplayed it. Alessio down the sideline. He's got a first down at the Highlands 19.
almost intercepted that time.
Yeah, but you can't let that happen. And you overplay the ball like that, and you need to be making the tackle, and
Yep, Burford
you got to know you're going to catch that.
tried to for the interception, had a checkmate to tackle, but again, back in business is the Mars Planets.
1st and 10.
Wants to go deep.
Kasparovich
Wide
fires.
open.
He's got a man at the goal line, and it's a Mars touchdown as he finds Maple. And quickly the Planets are right back in it.
Well, they let him stay alive, Mike, on a few different plays, penalties, and that, again, the sack of Chandler Timmons.
And all of it through the air.
And they overcame that interception, Mike, down at the 5-yard line.
Childress on for the extra point. Obrecht to snap it. Goodworth to hold it at the post to our right. Again, no wind yet. Snap, ball down, kick on the way. Got plenty of distance, and it's good. 2:48 left first quarter, and we are tied. Highlands 7, the Mars Planet 7.
Well, that was a change of events very quickly there. Well, located in beautiful downtown Toronto, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolate is dedicated to serving the great La Prima Espresso Company coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates. Born out of love for great chocolates, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Harvest Moon and Coffee and Chocolates, located in 206 Corbett Street in Trentham. They're open every day until 3. Check out their website at harvestmoonc2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind, discuss the game.
9 plays, 97 yards, 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Now, Rams haven't had that happen to him this year. But they did it in the air, and that's what you're going to have to do to beat these guys. You're going to have to throw the ball, and I think the tempo that they used has got to be jarring to Highlands. You can look at it and see it on tape, but I don't know that we've seen that from these guys yet.
I watched a little tape, Mike, and I did not see him Blackhawk doing this.
Nope.
So, again, everybody saves a couple surprises for the bigger games. And
X's and the O's.
Yep.
7-7.
Eric Kasparovich cooking something up over there.
Here's the kickoff. It's a bouncer. And it's scooped up by Hadacek at the 18-yard line. Hadacek up the sideline. He's going to give the Rams decent field position.
So Golden Rams go to work, Mike. Again, tied here at 7.
So that was Jacob Maple on an 18-yard touchdown pass from Kasparovich. And the kick was good by Childress.
You know, Mike, we're the only undefeated team left in the AK Valley.
How about that?
Leechburg fell last week to Clareton.
First down, Rams on their 33. And Aaron Randolph out of Wild Ram tries to get to the near side of the field, but nothing doing.
Oh, hey.
Might have been a little extra as he's thrown out of bounds by Jack Hull, the linebacker. That's a 2-yard gain for Randolph. Boy, are the Rams going to look back on that after the fumble, and they didn't score there, and everything changed. Second and 8. Highlands on their 35. Randolph again from Wild Ram. He's back. He looks to throw it. Now he's going to cut it up the middle, and he
There he goes.
He's in the 50, 40,
Look
and
at him
into
go.
Mars territory. Knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Aaron Randolph with a burst. Boy, that opened the field like that, and he can move.
We saw it last week against Indiana, Mike.
27 yards, first down Highlands. Boy, what a wild start.
He went flying up in there, Mike. He gets that step to the corner, and he is dangerous.
Put it on the Mars 38. Randolph still in there. Chandler Timmons splits as the wide receiver to the right. 2 backs. Bender's one of them. They give to Randolph. Gets around a long block, but they wrap him up and throw him back at the 36-yard line. That was a good play by Raphael Bartley, number 1.
When does he throw to this, Mike?
I hope never.
I hope he does, because I think we can get somebody wide open.
If we're going to throw, I'd like our quarterback to throw.
He was the quarterback. I mentioned rifle last week. I was incorrect. It was for the Highlands Hornets.
Oh, there you go.
On Bushman's own.
Shout out, Mr. Bushman.
So he can throw. And he's there, and he's got 8 seconds. Will he throw? That's the question.
He's just going to take it and run it. Through the middle, spinning, turning, inside the 30, the
Still
25, and Randolph.
He's still going, Mike.
He is, and he's finally brought down at the 19-yard line by Koyashioka, but it's another Highlands first down. Well, we saw this last week against Indiana, and the speculation was, are they going to use it anymore, or it was just to show Eric Kasparovich. Well, they're using it all right.
Can you give him that play, Mike?
17 yards.
He now has 48 yards on 4 carries. I didn't like what Childers did that time, Mike. He had him on the ground, he twisted his leg. Not very sportsmanlike. We're sticking with it, Mike.
1st and 10 at the 19.
We're going to go quick.
Clock winds to 25 seconds left of the first quarter. In a wild one, high snap. And Randolph takes it and knifes through there. Gets it inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. A 6-yard play on what will be the final play of the first quarter, I believe. And the Aaron Randolph experiment is showing up big.
In a crazy first quarter, Mike.
That will be the end of the first quarter in this matchup for supremacy of the Greater Allegheny. Your score, Highlands 7, the Mars Planet 7. Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon Wireless franchise in America. We are dedicated to meeting the wireless needs of your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza and Pittsburgh Mills Mall and ask about 5G Home. 5G ultra-wideband internet for your home. Or find the Wireless Store Zone nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
Everything you wanted so far, Mike, in a battle of unbeatens in a Greater Allegheny Conference. Armstrong beat Hampton last week, 19-6. They're hosting Hampton.
North Catholic.
North Catholic.
Yep.
That's right.
That's a big one tonight. Armstrong, you figure, is the other
North Catholic
team.
beat Kiski 33-21 last week.
So the ball's at the Mars 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Highlands. They'll move left to right here in the second quarter. Still nothing with the flag. It's just kind of moving a little bit. So as long as we don't see that thing start to move, I think we'll be okay in the rain department.
Indiana's at Kiski, Hampton's at Connellsville non-conference, and you mentioned North Catholic at Armstrong. That's a big one tonight too.
2nd and 4. Again, wild ram with Aaron Randolph. He's back. Now he's going to throw a jump pass. He throws it up for grabs, and it's incomplete. He tried to get it to Chandler Timmons in the corner of the end zone, but it was knocked away by Noah Nesselrode.
That's the one, Mike, that I thought we could get away with. Because Chandler Timmons goes out there just to get out of the way, but again.
One small problem, Noah Nesselrode wasn't fooled.
No, you had it well covered that time. So back to the drawing board. And we're faced with 3rd and 3. They're going to stay with the wild ram, right?
Be an interesting call here. The only problem I have with all this is it takes the ball out of Luke Bombalski's hands.
Maybe.
3rd and 3. They give it to Randolph. Randolph cuts to the right,
and
turns the corner, and into the end zone. Forget everything I said. Touchdown, Highlands.
13 yards, Aaron Randolph. 67 on 6 carries, and you're right, Mike. Unfortunately for Luke, he didn't get that one, but more importantly, the Rams did. Randolph has scored the last 4 touchdowns for the Golden Rams.
That is crazy.
Yep.
67 yards on that drive for Aaron Randolph on the ground. Naviglia to snap, Signorella to hold, Babinsack to kick it. Babinsack, 18 out of 19 this year. Lando gets a snap down, but it was a bad snap. Lando had to reach behind him to get it, threw off the timing, and the Planets block it. So the Rams lead is only 6. Highlands 13 and Mars 7.
Well, don't want that one to come back and bite us, Mike. Well, maintaining good health and fitness, more important now than ever. Why not make Greatness Athletic Fitness Center in Trentham your locally owned and operated gym of choice? The right trainer makes all the difference. Gary Nagin and his team of certified trainers will help you reach all your fitness goals, specializing in fitness, personal training, strength training, weightlifting, powerlifting, and even boxing. And they're always open. Just swipe your key card to get in. Greatest Athletic Fitness Center is located at 222 East 4th Avenue on the corner in Trentham. Membership starting as low as $20, so give them a call at 724-681-8629 or check them out on Facebook at Greatness Athletics.
So back to what I was saying, having Randolph run the Wildcat really rests Luke Bumbalski for the second half. It's really a smart move.
And remember, Luke started off quick too, 5 rushes, 44 yards. So, Mike, we have been moving the ball on the ground, and they've been moving it through the air. So we have 2 different offenses facing each other here this evening.
Rams, by the way, looking into the future, the Rams haven't tried a 2-point conversion yet, so we may have to see that. This is to the near side, down at the 10-yard line. This is Nesselrode, who made a great play on Timmons.
Defense.
But Landon Signorello, why does he play special teams? Because he tackles people.
That's it. He did a nice job there. Mike, our referee tonight, Anthony Rotellini. Umpire is Vince Rooney. Linesman, Paul Spalding. Line judge, Patrick Omran. Side judge is Jason Newman. And the field judge, Ken Watson.
So now you wonder with the Evan Wright injury, and we'll see if he's coming back or not. He is not. Are they just going to give the ball to young Mr. Kasparovich and let him fling it?
They don't even go to a huddle, Mike. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Now they got a guy enter a game late.
Bartley was late coming in. First down at the 18.
They got 3 receivers.
Low snap,
Mike.
and Kasparovich gets it out quickly, and it's caught by Nesselrode, but the Rams have it for a loss. Oh, great play by Montrell Johnson. Jeff Rosella was right.
There's his play. Signorello also over there, Mike. The first second, they had 3 wide receivers. Highlands only had 2 defenders. Looks like a fire draw out there, Mike. Look how they just run it around. And now they look confused. Twins left, twins right when it all settles down. No running back, Mike.
2nd and 14. They got a stack to the left this time. Kasparovich is back. He's going to throw it quickly, and it is intercepted by Montrell Johnson.
Jeff Rosella, you were right, buddy.
He's at the 30, the 25. Hold on to the ball, Montrell. He's down at the 22-yard line.
Great job by Montrell Johnson, Mike. He now leads us interceptions with 3.
How about that?
And all you do is let Jeff Rosella wear his helmet.
Second Mars turnover, so the Rams turn that to their advantage at +1.
10:52 to go here in the second quarter. Second time the Golden Rams have turnover in Mars territory. Let's see if they can convert here.
Quick change, go to the end zone on the first play.
Looks like they're sticking with Randolph, Mike.
They are. Randolph's just going to cut it up through. And oh, what a job by that offensive line. And Randolph scores again.
5 touchdowns in a row for Aaron Randolph, Mike. Where did this come from?
24 yards. Aaron Randolph, and the Rams lead it 19-7. And they turn that turnover into points.
24 on that play,
24. 91.
24, 91 on the button. 7 carries, 91 yards.
Holy mackerel.
In the Aaron Randolph show.
So Bone's not going to chase points in the first half, which is the right thing to do. Snap, ball down, kick up, kick, good. 10:45 left first half. It's now Highlands 20 and Mars 7.
How about that?
Crazy.
Well, Mike, there's no better time than right now to stop in Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993, best oil change since '95, and now voted #1 for auto repair. Highland Tires offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the entire Pittsburgh area. If you don't find it, ask for them, they'll get them. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Trentham, 724-224-9222. In the Heights, 724-224-7900, or Highlands Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highlands Tire service, integrity, price since 1961. They deliver.
Last week in Indiana, Aaron Randolph scored 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Tonight, he scored 2 touchdowns in 1 minute and 3 seconds.
5 in a row, Mike. How about that?
Here's the kick by Babinsack to the near side of the field. And it's taken by Nesselrode at the 15, 20. There he goes. Oh, but
nice tackle.
It's Naviglia, or I'm sorry, Markey, and you'll know it. He just clapped that time.
He's getting used to it, Mike.
He just clapped that time, yeah. So it'll be first down for Mars at their 27-yard line, and the Rams did take advantage of that interception.
So early in the second quarter, Golden Rams have scored 3 touchdowns. Mike, this is best offense performance so far of the year.
Defense had a lot to do with that one.
Yes.
First down, Planets on their 27. And the give is to Orr off the right side, and there's no room to go. And the Rams are there. Bender
got him off his feet.
And Angelo Markey clapping those hands. 2-yard loss. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 12, I'm sorry.
They're going quick again, Mike. Making it tough on you, the play-by-play guy.
Oh, goodness.
Stats
I'm going to need oxygen. The
here they are. Didn't they get it off?
Rams playing press coverage. You see how they're Burford. They're right up on top. They want to chuck those receivers, and that messes up the timing. That's a good. That is a terrific adjustment by Mark Kazanowicz, and it didn't take them till halftime to do it either. That's a 5-yard penalty against Mars. You see what they're doing. Normally they give a little bit of a cushion, but they're right up on those receivers.
Anything to throw their timing off, huh?
2nd and 17 now. Again, they lost Evan Wright, their star running back, early in the first quarter. He's not been back. He's been replaced by a senior, Carlos Orr.
Looking to pass.
Now he's going to throw a screen over the middle. Look at Bartley.
Catch.
Well, he's got a lot of size, Bartley at 6'3". Went up with one hand and pulled it down. Timmons brought him down at the 23-yard line. He was the quarterback last year.
Rondell Hewitt also in on the tackle. 2 seniors make that stop. On senior night, Mike. Nice ceremony.
But it's not the last game.
No.
We have another home game. Here is Casper.
They
got him, and down he goes by Daniel Long.
Never had a chance, Mike.
There is no dispute, Dean. That is a sack.
Thank you very much. George Gatto says it's a sack. I think Mike White even said it's a sack down there. And that's no Choma sack. That's the real deal.
That's the first Highlands sack tonight, and they're 24th of the year. 24th of the year, yeah.
Should come out with great field position.
We haven't.
Look who's back to get the punt. Mike.
We haven't. Randolph?
Yeah,
why not? Mason Childress standing at his goal line. High snap. Here they come, and he just gets it off. It's a short one. Rams need to get out of the way. And
wow, look at it.
Takes a Highlands bounce. Back to the 18-yard line.
Pressure that time by Bender, Mike. He really made him change his angle on that kick, and Golden Rams going to get great field position again. 5-yard punt.
After a 5-yard punt. First down, Highlands now. A chance to really put a hurting on the Planets here at the 19-yard line.
Mike, if Highlands can pull this out, it'd be the first time since 2014 that goes 6-0.
Yeah, they started 10 that year, if you remember.
Yes,
you remember who they lost to?
Who, Seton LaSalle?
Seton LaSalle at Valley High School in a second-round playoff game, huh? Chandler Timmons, the new star wide receiver, split wide to the right. And here comes Randolph.
You don't blame him, Mike.
No, you keep shooting until they stop.
15, 10, 5.
It's another touchdown for Randolph. Unbelievable.
The Wild Ram, 19 yards, and he is over 100 in the first half, Mike.
The Rams have scored a touchdown on their last 3 offensive plays. And
Aaron Randolph has done them all. He now has 110 yards rushing.
This is incredible. 8:32 left of the quarter.
Wow.
Siggs has to do a job to get the snap down, and the kick by Babinsack is up and good. 8:32 left in the first half. It's now Highlands 27, and the Mars Planets 7.
Mike, 6 touchdowns in a row for Aaron Randolph, and the time span has to be incredible too.
I'll work on that.
Speaking of incredible, the Boucher family has been in business in Trona Heights for over 70 years, and they're uniquely qualified to help you choose the home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. Bouchers are independent agents. In addition to nationwide, they're working with leading companies in the industry like Progressive, Allstate, and AIC, and more to come. Call your hometown independent insurance agents, John and Nick Boucher, at 724-224-4300 to choose the coverage that's right for you and your family. Evening and Saturday hours also for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Boucher Agency on your side.
Aaron Randolph in this second quarter has scored 3 touchdowns in 3 minutes and 16 seconds.
Wow.
And the last 3 offensive plays for Highlands have gone to the end zone.
Amazing.
They can't tackle him. Nestle Road at the 17. 20. And the Rams have him at the 27-yard line.
And Hayes, excuse me.
So now the Planets now find themselves down 27-7. They had all the momentum.
And Mike, we talk about halftime adjustments. You don't make halftime adjustments before halftime. They have no answer for the Wild Rams so far.
1st and 10, Mars on their 28.
Now, they come out as fast as they have so far, Mike. You know, their offense has sputtered the last couple
I'll tell you
times.
what, if they decided to slow down a little bit, it wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, exactly. We've had a lot of plays in the first quarter and 4 minutes. Still 8:26 to go in the second quarter.
Glad I did my cardio this week.
Highlands leading 27-7.
Carlos Orr is the sidecar. Kasparovich gets a low snap. He's back. He guns it too tall for Alessio, his intended receiver, over at the 30-yard line.
They're in trouble with the snaps too, Mike. He's going down to one knee, and if he gets that knee down when he catches the ball, it's going to be down right there in high school.
8:21, clock stopped here till halftime. Highlands 27, Mars 7. The Aaron Randolph explosion continues.
There you
Bad
go, what
snap.
I say, Mike. Yep.
They give it to Orr. Orr gets outside to the right, but it's Leslie to bring him off his feet. Big 75 Noah Leslie, the nose tackle. That play was made by Bombalski. He got in there and got him off his mark.
Bender also in on attack, but you're right, Mike. He had lost his balance when he got hit by Bombalski.
3rd and 13 for the Planets.
And they're still going quick. Tight formation this time, though. Only 2 wide receivers to the right.
Or the setback.
This is where you think they're spread out, Mike.
2 tight ends. Kasparovich throws a quick one to the far side of the field. It's caught, but the Rams tackle the catch at the 25-yard line. It's pulled in by number 8, Nathan Ewing.
Signorella and Timmons take him down, and they're going to have to punt here.
No gain.
And we got whistles, Mike.
We do.
Could be a referee's timeout, official's timeout.
Yeah, it's timeout by the officials. He's trying to signal everyone.
Yeah, there's a...
Don't come to the sidelines. Just probably an equipment issue. Maybe somebody with a mouthpiece or something.
Gabe Hine, number 30, was helped off the field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully Gabe will be all right. So Mason Childress will be punting. And Gale Sayers, Aaron Randolph is standing back at the 43-yard line.
Unbelievable. He scored 6 touchdowns this year, all within 3 quarters.
Gale Sayers scored 6 touchdowns in a game. We're well on our way. That's crazy. That's a record I don't have. I don't know that one. Touchdowns in a game.
Yeah.
I got a lot of other ones. High snap and the kick. It's a line shot.
It's going to go end over end.
And the Rams will let it go because the clock runs, and it's picked up at the 35-yard line by Roman Brunzell, and he heard it from his bench. Did you see how quickly he snapped his head around when he picked it up? It's like, let it go.
Well, let's see what we have up our sleeves now, Mike. I would think I'd keep that Ram out there. What do you think? Until they stop
I think Chandler's coming out to play some quarterback now. Get Luke back involved. I don't want him to get too cold.
No.
No, here's what they're doing. Yeah, they're going to have, Chandler's Chandler's the wide out to the near side of the field. He's the lonesome end. Randolph in there. First down at the 35. What will happen next? Give it Aaron through the middle. Makes a tackle. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 35.
How exciting is this kid, Mike?
He's at the 20.
He won't go down. He won't go down. He will not go down.
I don't believe it.
Unbelievable. He broke 10 tackles on that play.
He goes 65 yards for a touchdown. This is unbelievable.
This is crazy. I have never seen anything like this, Mike, and we've been here for a long, long time. Wow. Unbelievable. 175 yards on 9 carries
and touchdowns on the last 4 plays.
5 touchdowns on the evening for him, Mike.
Signorella kicks it. It holds it in Babinsack.
Extra point is good.
Adds the extra point at 6:30. 65 yards.
And that's a stunned Mars sideline. It's a stunned press box up here, Mike.
It is unbelievable. What is going on? Aaron Randolph. Unbelievable.
What a great first. This might be the best first half performance I've ever seen in Highlands history. Wow.
Ron Gillette Towing and Services is a registered contractor certified in PA state inspections and emissions. Call Gillette's today for all your towing, paving, excavating, hauling, demolition, and snow removal needs. If you're planning a cleanup, rent a 10-yard curb box, you can dump it all, just no paint or tires. Gillette Towing is fully licensed, insured, bonded, certified, and owns all of its state-of-the-art equipment. And Gillette's are proud to enjoy an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Call Gillette 724-226-1222. The phones answer 24/7 for emergency services, and it's person to person. Ron Gillette Inc., Towing and More. Ron Gillette Towing and Services, the AK Valley's leader since 1955. Actually, he's second behind Aaron Randolph. Babinsack kicks it. Far side of the field. And this is number 30, and that is Gabe Hine, the freshman.
Mr. Markey, again, on a tackle. Mike, Mars' offense, minus 14 in the second quarter.
Aaron Randolph. Got to get my abacus out. 175 yards rushing.
Yep, 9 carries. 5.
Gary Negley, pay attention.
Uh-oh, yeah, Gary, one of our sponsors now. What was his record, Mike?
It's 2-something. I'll have to get the number for you.
5 touchdowns will be hard to beat, though. I don't think I've ever seen 5. Elijah Jackson maybe will have to ask him. He's next door.
Maybe we could ask him. Elijah, how many touchdowns did you have? Open the door. First down, Mars at the 28.
Yeah,
now what you can't do is get
off his feet.
And now pinballing through there is Orr. I saw he got hit by Long. He got hit by McQuaid. I was the most excited on that last touchdown I've ever seen Nick McQuaid's grandfather, Dave, ever in my life. He was jumping up and down like he was 12.
Long also in on that stop.
No gain. 2nd and 10.
Pawlowski's coming.
And they give it to Orr. Tries to sweep to the right, but there is Bender.
No edge.
There is no running to be had against this defense. And it's going to be a problem for teams that can't throw. This is a team that can.
Signorella also in a stop with Bender. And again, Pawlowski just blew that play up, Mike.
The clock is at 5.5.
You can drop a pin in here, Mike. They're very stunned.
To say he's in Mars's head right now is an understatement. Boy, that looked like it could have been a penalty. Kasparov fires. It's tipped and almost caught. Good job by Signorella to get a piece of it. No, there's no interference because the ball was tipped, so it's 4th down.
Yep.
And they haven't completed a pass in a while either.
Highlands 27 unanswered points, Mike, in this quarter.
It's incredible. It's 4th down. Childress will come in to punt. And that man again is going back to get the punt. Well, he hasn't done that yet tonight. He did bring an interception back last week at Indiana. Who knew that Aaron Randolph would be on his way to 7 consecutive touchdowns?
The Highlands Hornets did, huh?
Apparently. There's a snap. Childress boots it. They're saying get out of the way. You got to watch it. Rams need to stay out of the way, and it will roll dead at the 41, which means this will be a 59-yard touchdown. 5:02 to go till halftime.
What is going to happen next? I just got a text. Who the heck is that quarterback? Because the game is on Triple I.
First down, Highlands on their 41-yard line. The Rams have run 5 plays in the second quarter. 4 of them have been Aaron Randolph touchdowns. The other, he threw an incomplete pass to Chandler Timmons.
And he's still there, Mike.
And they're going with big blockers, too. You notice Bender and Long are lined up as H-backs. And here's Randolph to the near side of the field. They might have him in this time. But he keeps fighting ahead and gets to the 44-yard line. They tackled him.
He only picked up 4 yards, Mike.
It reminds me of that day out in Hampton when Steve Pascore scored more touchdowns than times we tackled him.
And somebody said, why did they take him out? What was your answer, Mike? They haven't hit him yet.
Yeah, they haven't hit him yet. Remember that day?
That was crazy, yep. Then he come and got hurt here next year. Remember, it was a terrible injury.
Yeah, it was terrible. He went to Notre Dame.
And they
was
honored his
terrific player, yeah. Second and 7, Highlands on their 44. 4:22 left. First half. Highlands leads it 34-7. Randolph's going to throw it. He's going to fire it deep.
He's got him in.
Timmons!
Yeah, I told you, Mike.
Timmons!
I told you could do it.
Touchdown!
I told you could do it, Mike. What a night by Aaron Randolph, and there's Chandler Timmons. He wanted to get a touchdown really bad, Mike, and he just did.
Unbelievable! 56 yards.
What numbers by Aaron Randolph?
You'll have to excuse me, but I hadn't had Chandler's name written down in the receiving column. Now I have it. It's 40-7. 56 yards. I don't believe what I just saw. The Rams are going to go for 2.
You know, Randolph's been on every touchdown, Mike.
Rams go for 2. This is their first attempt this year. Randolph got to try to get outside to the right.
Yeah, face mask.
We got flags coming all over the place, and Randolph's down at the 10-yard line, so we'll sort this out.
Woo. So that would be 8 touchdowns in a row he's involved in?
Yep.
Unbelievable. And I think that's what the call's going to be, Mike.
So that'll move the ball half the distance to the goal. The Rams will get the try over from the 1.5.
If they get this 2-pointer, Mike, that's going to be 35 points. That puts them.
That's why he's doing it.
Yep. Now why are they putting it back, Mike? Why did 3? That makes no sense, does it?
No.
Should be the other way.
Yeah.
Should be from the 1-yard line.
1.5. Oh, I guess it was from the spot of the foul, dude.
Okay.
I would go out. Timmons to give to Bumbalski. Bumbalski's hit and he's dropped short of the goal line.
No mercy rule for us, Mike.
So the 2-pointer is no good. They probably hadn't practiced anything. For 4:03 to go. The Rams lead it 40-7. A 56-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Randolph to Chandler Timmons.
And the first one was from Chandler Timmons
to Aaron Randolph.
And then we had 4 runs in between that.
All of these things. Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Why not consider the caring therapist at the Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights? Zach Bartolotta and his staff specialize in one-on-one personalized care, coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workers' comp injuries. Phoenix will help you with the goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehab, conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours for your convenience and accept most insurances, including UPMC. Call today, 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment.
Nobody could have thought this was going to happen, Mike.
No.
And I think that includes Aaron Randolph.
To quote the great John Sterling, do you think you can predict football? Nestle Road at the 14. 20. Breaks through. Got a hole.
Hey, you can't wave at him.
35-40. 45-50. And
Saunders.
finally chased down by Julius Saunders at the 45-yard line of Highlands. So good field position for Mars here, trailing 40-7. And just the most amazing second quarter we've ever seen here.
33 unanswered points, Mike. And quick, too. I mean, it's like shell-shocked. Mike, there was a nice article by George Gatto in the Valley News Dispatch. Luke Bombalski talking about the Highlands defense. He said they play defense, they have a chemistry, they play off each other's energy, they play together, and they attack the ball. And guess what? We've seen it all here so far, huh?
That's for sure.
Coach Bones says they fly to the ball. Let's see if they fly this time.
Rams have run for over 200 yards here in this first half. They give us to Orr, and the Rams have him in the backfield as Daniel Long, all day long, brings him down for a 3-yard loss. With a lot, you can't quantify the loss of Wright to these guys either. That's a big loss for them.
Yeah. But you can't also compensate for the great job Aaron Randolph.
No, that has nothing to do with this side of the ball.
Oh, they just line up the ball.
Bombalski. You think Luke might have been coming there?
Post-Gazette called him Cool Hand Luke.
That's pretty much it. Ball's at the 38 now. The 43, I'm sorry. On the 5-yard offside penalty. Eric Kasparovich, the sophomore, looks over to the sidelines. And his dad didn't have this happen to him too much at Pine Richland, I can assure you.
Threw for 5,500 yards, Mike, and he was a WPL leader for a long time.
Here is Kasparovich back.
Long
He's
watch
hit.
him. Oh, who
They
got him
at the 45-yard line. Bombalski get him off his feet there?
Yeah, Bombalski and Long.
Okay, give him each a half. It's a 2-yard loss. Second Highlands sack of the night. It's been hard to get to him because they've been throwing with such quick rhythm. 3rd and 9. See if it's 4-down territory for the Planets. 2:25 left. First half. Highlands 40, Mars 7.
Now they're looking at the sideline, Mike. They have to hurry. 4 seconds to go.
Kasparovich, the lefty. He's back and he fires to the sideline, and
Almost
it's too tall.
again.
It was. Montrell Johnson over there got a hand on it. He's been all over the place, as predicted by a weatherman. Who said a weatherman can't predict a football game?
They couldn't the weather yesterday, Mike. It went up to Birdsfoot. 62 and sunny. That was 40.
You got drenched.
Yeah. No, we didn't get drenched. We just froze.
It was chilly.
Yeah.
I cut the grass today. It was actually comfortable out.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I cut the grass too.
Last time?
Might be.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so emotional.
Len Stang and Greg Leap along for the ride. Had fun yesterday.
High snap. Oh, boy. Great job by Childress to go up there and pull it down.
The fact that you got it off, Mike, still.
Rams going to let it go, and it's going to be down at the 33-yard line. So the Rams have it. 1:55 left of the first half. Remember, Mars will get the ball coming out of the locker room, but the Rams lead at 40-7.
And what do they do here, Mike? It's been so exciting. It's almost like, how do you follow up what you've done, huh?
This is pretty amazing.
Phenomenal. Aaron Randolph show.
Mars has all 3 timeouts left. Rams will go into their normal, well, what a weapon that is to have, huh? They'll go into their normal set in the backfield. Long the sidecar, they go power pistol. Bombalski the setback.
This will get us to 5-0, Mike.
The turn, and they give to Bombalski. Spins through there, up over the 35 to the 37 to 38-yard line. Mars going to call time? It may be. Probably going to mark her down. This could be an infraction against Highlands. The penalties in the backfield might not have been lined up properly. We'll see. They're discussing it here. It's a procedure call against the Rams.
Going to have to check with George Guido and Mike White at halftime and ask them how many performances they saw like that in a half.
1st and 15. Ball back at the 28. 1:48 to go. Aaron Randolph in this first half carried it 10 times out of the Wildcat and scored 5 touchdowns doing it. Tackled him 5 times. Bombalski got tangled up with Timmons, and down he goes. Back at the 24.
Different pages together that time, Mike.
2nd and 19. Eric Kasparovich does not look like he wants to call time. I think he wants to get into the locker room as quickly as possible
and try to regroup.
Clock will be well under a minute here when the Rams snap it the next time. 40-7. Remember, the mercy rule is 33. Rams had an extra point blocked, and then they went for 2 to try to get it to 35, but didn't get there.
I think you're just going to take the timeout here, Mike.
We are.
How many did Luke lose on that last play, Mike?
What's that, team?
How many did Luke lose on that last play?
He lost 4.
4.
So I have him at 40 yards on 6 carries. Is that?
I'm at 45 on 7, so we'll look that half.
No, I might have missed one.
Been so fast.
Yeah, it has
Amazing.
been. It's been crazy. Here they are. Randolph caught a 29-yard touchdown pass from Timmons. Babinsack added the kick, and then Jacob Maple on a nice 18-yard strike from Kasparovich, capping off a 97-yard drive. But then Randolph a 13-yard run. Randolph a 24-yard run. Randolph a 19-yard run. Randolph a 65-yard run. By the way, those were in 5 minutes and 18 seconds. And then Timmons a 56-yard reception from Aaron Randolph. They missed the 2-pointer, and that's how you get 40-7 with 43 seconds left in the first half. An explosion as we've never seen in the 21-year history of Golden Ram Stadium.
Mike, this has been a big week for the kids, and they worked so hard. And I told them you got to make this pay off. All week I wore championship shirts, undefeated shirts, conference champions, things like that. And I told them yesterday, I said, "Did you notice the theme this week?" And they picked up on it, haven't they? And I've got a lot over 21 years.
2nd and long. Bombalski through a hole. Carries men with him.
This is a bowling ball, huh?
They took it away from him. Down the sidelines is Jack Hall.
Got one guy to stop him.
And the Rams stop him at the 4-yard line. Jack Hall took it right out of Luke's hands. There were no whistles. Luke got, what would we say, 11, 12 yards on that.
Viverito, Roman saved the touchdown.
And good job by Roman.
Give him 11 on that?
I had 12, but
12, okay, works for me.
Now you wonder if Casper over there thinks he should have called some timeouts and saved some time.
Well,
you know,
he's got 3 left and he's got 29 seconds. He doesn't need.
It's 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. 2nd turnover for Highlands. Not the way you want to go into the locker room. And you know, this will give them a boost going into the locker room, and as quickly as they can play, they can score.
They scored 51 twice this year, Mike.
1st and goal at the 5. Or the motion man. Kasparovich going to run it. He cuts it, and the Rams have him at the 7-yard line. He gets hit hard by Bender.
And now they better take a timeout. Bender and Leslie.
They're not taking a timeout. The loss is back to the 7. Now they do, and they let a bunch of time run off the clock.
Have to take a timeout.
They let probably a good 8-10 seconds run off the clock there. The losses of 2 back to the 7. 2nd and goal.
Mike, we had some Greater Allegheny Conference leaders this week, and again, Caden Olson threw for 276 yards. He was number 4 in passing. Eric Midgley was number 8 with 183 yards for Mars. Mike, he threw the ball 41 times. Think about it. A Hampton team throwing the ball 41 times. Yep. Jason Sickett from North Catholic had 150 yards.
And we've seen him. He can throw it.
And here's a new name on the scene, Mike. Garson Hindley threw for 129 yards in his first start for Kiski.
We'll be seeing them in a couple weeks.
Yes, we will.
2nd and goal. Mars at the Highlands 7. They spread them out. This is good running formation, too, on a quarterback draw here. Now they motion Orr back into the backfield.
They lose a lot of motion, huh? Well, early movement.
And here is Kasparovich throwing, and it's caught. The Rams have him. He's down. He's down. It was dropped by Hadacek, but he was down. They're going to give him forward progress to the 10 anyway.
And Aiden Burford was off to the races, Mike. Nothing but green in front of him.
It's a 3-yard loss on the completion. 8 seconds left in the Planet's call time.
Yes, they did.
3-yard loss on the pass completed to Orr.
Mike, only one rusher from the Greater Allegheny Conference. That was Jack Fennell. Had 170 yards for North Catholic. Receiving, we had Kean Klein. Had 6 catches for 114 yards. Are you ready for this one, Mike? Benny Hasselrod. Remember that name?
I do.
He led a WPL on 10 catches last week for 66 yards.
They want 10 seconds on the clock. So they'll add those 2 on. So they have time for 2 plays. Ball's at the 10-yard line. There were 10 seconds left. 10s are wild. Go ahead, Dean.
Mars 25 net yards in the second quarter so far. That's all.
Tom disagrees, by the way. I trust Tom.
He will tell him at halftime, too, Mike.
Yes, he will.
I say the good news is we feed you. The bad news, Tom lectures you. At the referees.
3rd and goal. Mars at the Highlands 10-yard line after the turnover.
Like your Borough Bucks last week, once again, ran 64 plays. And when I say ran 64.
Yeah, they don't throw. They're at Imani Christian tonight. They play in McKees, in Wilkinsburg. That's it. Bad snap.
He's down. He's down.
Well, no, he did. He put his knee down to get the ball at the 15-yard line.
I knew it was going to happen, Mike. Yep. He's been down there all night trying to get that snap.
Back at the 15-yard line, there's 3 seconds left, and it's 4th down.
Who do I give that sack to?
Well, that is one. But that's a team sack. Want to do that?
Team sack. Okay, I'll write that down.
So the Rams have a chance to get out of this mess.
Would they kick a field goal here?
There's no way. There's no way there's 7 seconds on that clock.
The clock ran backwards.
But yeah, oh, that's right. We have to do a stoppage time at the end of the half, and
that's a prediction. That's a good one. I like that. Tom Stabile said this is the last play of the quarter, no matter what.
Well, they're either going to score a touchdown, or Highlands would have to take a knee, or it would just take 7 seconds, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. 4th down at the 15-yard line.
What a first half for the Golden Rams. Again, if you're just joining us,
a lot of
33 unanswered points in the second quarter. Wow.
3 wide receivers to the right. Kasparovich, the quarterback. And he's back. He looks. He's going to throw a screen pass to the near side of the field, and it's incomplete. The Rams have held. That was a big stand by them right there. Because any hopes that Mars might have had to come back.
No doubt about it.
And that didn't help them. So the Rams can take a knee and get out of here with a 33-point lead at halftime. And everybody thought that would happen.
Chandler Timmons played wide receiver and got a touchdown tonight. Is it a full moon, Mike?
I don't know. It's too cloudy. There's a hurricane, remember? Chandler takes a knee, and that's the end of the first half. A wild one at Golden Ram Stadium. Your score at the break. Highlands 40, Mars 7. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with stats and more right after.